How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I want to talk about how to complete the 9th inning program as quickly as possible. This will be the fastest way, as well as I'm going to include a Conquest tutorial in this video as well, how to complete the 9th inning Conquest as fast as possible. So kind of a 2-in-1 video. I'm going to be focusing on daily missions, some of these vouchers, some of the stuff that we haven't necessarily seen in recent programs or previous programs, if that makes sense. So right now I just completed the first daily mission for this program, allowing me to unlock a guaranteed finest player. This will be a finest set 1 pack. A rare tier is a 1 out of 25, and then a base tier is 1 out of 1. So this is a diamond reveal right here. Guaranteed free finest player, at least a 93 plus, and it looks like this one is going to be the Miami Marlins Brian Anderson, the finest card. I think that this card will be pretty good. I don't know if I'll end up keeping him, but free card nonetheless, and it's at least 5k stubs for just simply completing one daily moment. And I see some other people have also been completing some of these finest packs. Some people are pulling diamonds out of all these free packs, and people are pulling diamonds out of monthly award packs. So maybe I can get one out of this Twitch drop pack. But anyway, I got this one from just watching the stream earlier today. But let's go ahead and start talking about how to complete the 9th inning program as quickly as possible. So we take a look at some of the moments that are already in the game, and then we see some finest collections there. As I scrolled through, I'll also go into it in a different screenshot. But basically, you're able to unlock a lot of program stars simply by playing 10 games of ranked seasons, battle royale, or events. You get 30 program stars for that. 15 conquest games gives you 30 program stars, as well as 15 event games gives you another 30. Once you get to 30 wins in battle royale, ranked seasons, or events, then you unlock another 50. So right then and there, you're looking at just about 200 program stars. Then we see these voucher, I guess, finest collection vouchers. And this is something that hasn't been introduced into any other program except for this one. So right there, you're able to unlock 150 program stars from 2 of those vouchers, and as well as an extra 60 program stars by collecting the 36 finest players. Obviously, it's going to be extremely difficult to collect 36 finest players. If we take a look at this screenshot, this kind of explains it a little bit more in depth. Finest collection 1 gives you 30 program stars. That's collecting 12. Finest collection number 2 gives you another 30, and then 75 from that. I don't necessarily have any of these vouchers or enough finest cards to go ahead and complete this as quickly as possible, but some people that might have unlimited amount of stubs, or if you're willing to spend some money, or you've gone 12-0 in Battle Royale, then you will be able to maybe complete some of these vouchers right away and unlock yourself a nice 99 overall Signature Series boss card, maybe make some stubs back by selling them, stuff like that. And just wanted to get this video out there because you're going to see some of these bosses completed rather quickly, simply because some of these top players that have 1 million stubs, 2 million stubs, stuff like that, they will be able to go ahead and get these vouchers done. By completing these, it gives you some stubs and XP in return, and you're able to unlock some other cards like that Kirby Yates, Garrett Cole, Christian Yelich, guys like that. So definitely really nice to see all of this kind of program kind of chained together. I think these vouchers and these collections are awesome to see in the game. I don't know how many people will be able to go ahead and complete some of these, but there will be a select few. I wanted to talk a little bit about how to complete this as quickly as possible, but at the same time, you don't necessarily have to complete it this way. You don't need to go ahead and lock in these cards to complete the 9th inning program. This is simply a means to complete it the fastest way. You could honestly get this program done by tonight, by completing those vouchers, by completing the moments and the boss moments and stuff like that. You'll be easily able to get to 300 program stars by the end of tonight. The Conquest might take a little bit longer, simply because Conquest doesn't necessarily take 15 games. If you notice from the previous screenshot, it said 15 Conquest wins allows you to earn 30 program stars. Well, to complete this entire Conquest map, it should only take you 8 games. We don't see a Steel Fans phase or a Steel Fans mission in any of these missions right here. It's simply taking over some strongholds. I was kind of confused by this Ghost Stronghold mission, but I wanted to show you guys how to go ahead and complete that one. I will be getting into the Conquest right now. Obviously, I have not completed it, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to complete it right here in this video. In this short remaining half of the video, it's just going to cover the Conquest. As you can see there, I basically just attacked that 10 space, that 10 million fan space. That is the Ghost stronghold apparently, and I was able to capture it. So right then and there, it gives you a show pack and stuff. But basically, I'm going to try and expand from my stronghold to as many other territories as possible. I'm going to skip the Steel Fans phase. There are a variety of phases in this Conquest. There's a reinforcement phase. As you can see, I'm trying to build up my army. But if you guys did this exact same thing, this should work out, and you will be able to expand your reinforcements rather quickly and be able to play these Conquest games on veteran difficulty or even rookie difficulty. I don't really like to play Conquest on some of the hardest difficulties in the game. I try to focus on completing it as quickly as possible on the easier difficulty. However, that can mess me up for ranked seasons every now and then. But basically what I'm trying to do is take over as many empty hexagons as possible, allowing myself to reinforce more fans that way. For every 3 hexagons or so that you have, you get 1 extra fan to reinforce. So it's important to take over as many territories, and of course, as you can see, I'm completing some of the missions as I'm doing this. Some of them are just capture a certain amount of territories. Some of them are capture strongholds. There aren't any turn-based missions, so you won't have to worry about the turns down at the bottom right where my face cam is. But basically, you just complete all of these spaces. You capture all of the strongholds and complete all the territories, and you will be able to go ahead and finish off this Conquest. You'll be able to get 60 program stars by completing it, by completing the Conquest, as well as playing a few extra games. I'm not sure if you'll be able to go into a different Conquest map and complete some. I do not know if those wins will accumulate for the 9th inning program 15 Conquest wins. It might be worth a shot because you might be able to earn some other rewards that way. But basically what I'm going to do is reinforce over here by the Rays. I'm going to try and expand as much as possible down there to the bottom. I've kind of connected my territories in a circle around the Giants simply so that way if they try and cut me off, I will be able to kind of attack to all areas of the map without having to worry about that. But basically, I'm going to try and capture as many of these spaces as possible. Once I get to a certain situation right here where I have to kind of simulate, I'm going to simulate these games. You don't have to play any of these side games, I guess is what I call them. I call these just territorial games. And basically, these ones you just simulate. You don't have to play these. It's going to save you a lot of time. And you just have to play the games with the team logo depicted on them, which are called the Stronghold games. That's what the missions are looking for. These are just territorial games that allow you extra reinforcements. And I really want to clarify some of those things because this Conquest map can be confusing. There are a variety of these Conquest maps throughout the game. These they're very straightforward, but at the same time, some of the strategy can be confusing behind them. So here's where I want to show you guys how to attack them on veteran difficulty. This is a situation where you have to play this game because it is a stronghold game. So far, up until this point, I have done nothing but simulate all of these phases, and now would be the first time where I would actually hop into a game and defeat the computer and redeem their stronghold. So you might get some hidden rewards for completing some of these strongholds, packs throughout. They did mention some finest packs in this, but I basically wanted to show you guys that you need about a 3-to-1 ratio, sometimes 2-to-1 in terms of fans in order to get this on veteran difficulty. And basically what I mean by that is sometimes, depending on your ratio, it will alter the difficulty from all-star or veteran or even rookie. So I wanted to show you guys another example because I skipped this phase. I didn't attack them, which normally I would. I would just go right for their stronghold and attack. But in this situation, I'm going to set up a situation where I have two spots where I can attack from and take down 2 strongholds in 1 turn. Now, this isn't really going to matter. It's just basically for this video, it shows that there are multiple ways you can do this. And obviously, once I would attack these giants here, I would move my fans to a different location because then I would try and go for another stronghold, if that makes sense. So right here, as you see, it's not even a 2-to-1, but I'm on veteran difficulty. Sometimes it's like this. Sometimes I have a tough time figuring out the exact algorithm for the difficulties, but I just try to play every game on veteran. If you get to this situation and there's a game on all-star, just skip the phase once again and hopefully reinforce, and you will be able to play it on the lower difficulty to help yourself out that way. But basically, as you can see here, I've pretty much simulated up until this point. I have conquered a good amount of the map. I mean, have a good amount of territory so far, and I've completed some of these moments once you or some of these missions within Conquest. Once you complete all the goals and get to goal 8, conquer all strongholds on the map, you will get a Ballin' as a habit pack as well. So that's pretty cool to see. A lot of content, a lot of free cards, as well as shouldn't take you too long. Pretty much 8 games of Conquest if you win all of them, and then a few extra to go ahead and get that extra program stars for the 15 wins. But hopefully this video helped you out, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.